Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Gospel Countdown. I'm Nina Taylor.
And I'm Bishop Ernest E. Richard. That man you all is looking for.
How you doing, Bishop?
I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. I bless God for this opportunity and this day. Well, here we are, Nina. And for those who are watching us by way of social media, wherever you may be, we're just here just to share with you and just have general conversation. And at the same time, fill you in on what's happening in the top 20. So, Nina, why don't you get us started?
Well, the first song is an artist who kind of came on the scene just a little bit ago with some great songs. He's had one hit after the other. This one has slowly made its way to the top 100. It's making its way closely to the top 10. Kicking it off at number 20, Otis Kemp with his new song, Church Parking Lot.
See, I know what Otis is talking about. See, everybody talking about you, Otis. You
Yeah.
know what it's like, Nina,
So
when
you
you
get to
have
say that when he makes it into the top 10, right?
that. But no, listen, think about this. How many times have you gone to service? The
Mm.
service was hot, on fire.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the pastor lets you out just a little early, but y'all gather in the parking lot, as if you missed something. I don't know what to say about
What
that,
was
Nina,
it?
because
Football
I'm just,
season? What?
hey, especially football season, which is just
Yeah.
around the corner, by the
Yes,
way.
it is. Yeah.
Well, listen, at number 19, Maverick City Music, and they've got a few guests hanging out with them. I like the title of this song. Well, well, well.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I mean, talk to me about it. What does it say to you? I mean, I just love what he does and what they're doing in this particular song, and it really relates to everyday life. That's what I like best about this
Mhm.
song.
Well, I don't know why they picked the name well for this song, honestly. I don't know why they did that, but hey, we remember it. It's doing well. It's making its way towards the top 10. But hey, it's a good song. It's a good song, Maverick City Music, which by the way, you can check them out in the gospel news this week. If you don't know anything about Maverick City Music, I'm giving you all the 411 on them in next week's gospel news.
All right now. Well, let's look at number 18.
Number 18. Now, this song is
Uh-huh.
nominated for a Dove Award. The GMA Dove Awards were just announced, and
Yes.
this song is among the nominees. Now, I haven't heard this song except for one time. It's CC Winans along with Shirley Caesar. It's called Come Jesus Come, but it is nominated for a Dove.
Well, the beautiful thing is you got
Mhm.
two legends.
Yes,
Neither one of them are in the making. They are already established.
already there.
Here we are. So why not?
Yeah, why
Why
not?
not? I love them. I love Pastor Shirley Caesar.
Mhm.
I mean, we've had frank conversations in the past, but listen, I got a lot of love and respect for her because she's weathered the storm. She's one of the few artists in our day and age that have survived several decades and still
Absolutely.
going strong.
Hmm.
Get up and sing, it's like she's still
Looks
20
good,
years old.
girl. Looks good.
Well, listen, this next song, I love it, but what is wrong? Well, I mean, he was in the top 10, as we
Hmm.
both know.
Yeah.
Micah Lee is his name. His song is entitled Clap My Way. Now, folk, I don't know who you are, where you are, what part of the country you live in. Y'all need to listen to this song again because I sit here, the more I listen to this song, the more I'm falling in love with this song.
Hmm.
I mean, this whole top 20 is great, but I have those standouts, and I'm not going to pick one and leave the others off for themselves. I'm just going to simply say, Mr. Micah Lee, great job, sir.
Yeah,
That's
very
all.
catchy song, very catchy song. And Michael
Yeah.
is also nominated for Stellar, which we're coming up on Stellar Week. And he is
Yes,
among
yes,
the
sir.
nominees. So good luck to him. I mean, competition is fierce. I don't know who to select. I'm not even going to try to guess. I'm really not because it is so difficult this year.
Well, you are eligible nominee, and as eligible nominees, we got to pick somebody. I'm not going to ask you who you're going to pick because you might not pick my song. You
See,
know, I got a new song out called "I Ain't There Yet." No, I'm
see.
joking. No, I'm joking. I don't have a song out, Okay, but let's move on to number 16. What do we have?
It's Rudy Current, who, by the way, he's going to be coming up on the Gospel Express really soon here. It's called God Don't Cancel Me. And we have watched this song make its way into the top 100. And again, this is the best way to do it, Rudy. Slowly make your way to the top 10.
Yes, you want them to savor the flavor, if I could
Yes.
use the phrase. Well, we have somebody else who, and T.I., we would say to ourselves, T.I., really? The rapper T.I.? Yeah, why not? God used who he wanted to use. But I like his combination, and I don't want to get too much into it. One notable in his combination,
Mhm.
he used a choir that's kind of famous in his region, but then he takes a national name in one Kirk Franklin. And
Mhm.
he just they work a magic in music that just seems to. Kurt Franklin, I think he can vibe with anybody. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I just got to say that
He take
about him.
you and make you great. That's for sure.
And
That is
I've heard him say
true.
too many things about this man, but one thing I haven't heard him deny, he is a genius when it
Absolutely.
comes to music. And you got T.I. and Kirk working together with the Sunday service choir. Come on here, man. That's my football thing for one Keyshawn Johnson. Come on, man.
Oh
That's
man.
I love that. I love the song. I'm sorry. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And
Yes.
ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Yeah.
This next young lady coming in at number 16, she has multiple songs in the top 100. She has songs with other people as well as songs by herself. This is another one. It's called Don't Faint from the great
Yeah.
Jacqueline Carr. So
Yeah.
congratulations, Jacqueline. I mean, I think this girl is just producing, she's writing, she is just doing it all in
Yeah.
addition to singing and making hits on her own. So congratulations to her.
Yeah, well, listen, at number 13, and I'm looking at it, Javonta Patterson. I've heard this name before.
Yeah.
I've heard the song, I think, twice.
Hmm.
Okay. Once in an MP3, and then another time on a particular station, nationally noted station. But I'm gonna leave it like that. But your name, wow. What can you say about this one except keep moving, keep moving? And
Hmm.
like Rudy Currents, you said earlier, I want her to just move slowly up the ladder because I
Hmm.
want her to stay for a while. I don't want to call her the future. She is the present,
Yeah,
looking to be part of the future. Can I say it like that?
you can say it like
Looking
that.
forward to it. All right
And
now.
also Javante was one of the first indie artists to ever make some noise in the top 40 on his own. I mean, so he's doing great. I don't know if he's still indie, but he's definitely still doing it, still making hits. So he's showing everybody this is how to do it.
Well, listen, I do want to apologize. Javanta, I don't know why I said she, and I did mean he because I do know who Javanta is.
Hmm.
So I guess the quick glance, you see an A on the end. No, that it don't work that way. You can
Javante,
tell that, hey,
Javante. Let's say
you,
Javante.
we can tell I survived English when I was in college.
Yeah. All right. Michaela, give me you.
Yeah,
I've been playing this song a long time. It's
yeah.
actually good. Like I said, nice slow climb up to the top 10. It's in the top 20 already. But this is a great song. She has a beautiful voice. Love what she did with the song, and it is slowly making its way to the top 10. It's called Give Me You.
Yeah,
Mhm.
love, love
This
it.
is number
And we
12.
we heard her. She's been in top 10 on a couple of occasions. I think, believe if correct me if I'm wrong, Nina. This song has been in the top 10, if I'm not mistaken.
You're mistaken.
Okay, I figured I
Just
was.
remembering it from when we did it when she was down like a number in the 60s,
Yeah. Well,
70s. Yeah.
see, that's probably what it is. I mean, we
Yeah.
do so many wonderful things, folk. No, I am not getting up in age. I just want you to know
You're
that.
not. You just
You
had
know,
a birthday.
listen, I'm gonna be 19 forever, ever.
Okay, 19 forever. Here we go.
But
Okay.
listen, now this particular song right here, I loved it. She should still be in the top 10, but
Mhm.
she's only one out of the top 10.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm just going to simply say, Brie Babineau, what can we say about her? What can we say? She is confident, which is the name of her song, by the way. And I heard it just yesterday, Nina. I heard this, and
Very
I'm sitting
fun.
saying, go, Brie, go, Brie. It's your birthday. Okay, that's enough out of me, folks. I'm sorry. I'm acting up
Well,
here.
yeah, Bree, ever since she came out, of course, she was discovered by Marcus Boone just from a video. You know how you're singing or doing something and somebody pulls out the phone and starts to videotape
Yeah.
you. Well, her video went viral because it was so fantastic and she got picked up and here we are. She's had one hit after the other. I just met her last year. Remember when I met Pastor Mike Jr. And Anthony Brown? Be still my heart. And and I was cool. I was cool as could be. But she's a beautiful lady and she was out meeting and greeting everybody. And it was a great concert. I hope I get to see her again. All
All
right,
right.
Bree.
Well, listen, we've covered the first half of the top 20. I'm
Yeah.
Bishop Ernest Richard, along with the lovely, the incomparable Nina Taylor,
Mm,
and you're listening to the video portion of the Gospel Countdown. So
yeah.
we're going to move on to the top 10, and starting off the top 10, who better? If I were a coach for a baseball team, this guy would make a great leadoff player. I'm talking about Sicardi Cortez. His song "Work It Out for Me." I mean, Nina, you know what? I got no words for this one except just keep on doing what you're doing, Zacardi. Keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, definitely, Zacardi is doing it like nobody else. He's taking a simple song and making it huge. He
Yes.
seems to be the master at that. So, this one again, he said, he just work it out for me, plain and simple, straight to the point, and he just takes you right into worship. So,
Yeah.
congratulations, Zacardi. Let's see how he does this year at the Stellar Awards. Now, I'm trying to remember if he was a nominee or not, because last year he was a big winner at the Stellar. So, yeah, I got to look at it again. We got to look at my list. I've been talking about it so much, and now I have the Doves on my mind. I have so many awards on my mind. But again, he's a great artist, and this is another great song from him. And I'm just going to say, I'm anticipating this one to go all the way to number one.
No, I don't doubt that at all. Well, this lineup is wow. That's all I could
It's
say. Who do we
crazy.
have at
Yeah.
number nine? As if I didn't know.
As if you didn't know, I had the opportunity to talk to him last year, Bishop Marvin Sapp, and it was such an awesome conversation. Such an awesome brother. He was there. I actually debuted this song, and
Yeah.
hardly anyone was playing it, you know.
Mm,
But I debuted this song over a year ago, and it's been climbing its way all the way to the top ever since. So, congratulations to Bishop Marvin Sapp for another great song. It's called He Was There, and it was recorded live.
yes, it was. And doing number eight, you already know. I'm gonna try not to act up. Okay, I lied. That's more. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, that's your
Yeah,
boy.
Mike Jr. I mean, from the day he broke out and we were first introduced to
Yeah.
him, he has not stopped. The train and the tracks that he is on, that is what I call the modern day Excella Express.
Mhm.
Okay, Amen. Great song, great compilation, the music. And, I'm thinking to myself, where does he find time to make music like this and still
Mhm.
get time to preach? And I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard him preach, Nina, but
I
the brother
have.
he can go a little
Awesome.
bit.
He's absolutely awesome. Absolutely. So congratulations, Pastor Mike. Number seven this week, another song from Maverick City Music. This time, Chandler Moore is on this one. Also, Jordan Sparks is called Constant. Another great song. Maverick City Music, they came out in 2019, and they've had one hit after the other. Teamed up with Kirk Franklin, they've done so much. They are Grammy Award winners, Stellar and Dove nominees. Just looking for more great things from them in the future. They're still a very young group and they've got an awesome sound going on.
And we got another staple in here, and she is the modern day staple.
Mhm,
I can take you back a little bit in gospel music and start naming the staples. We know about the Albertina Walkers. We know about the James Clevelands.
mhm,
We know about the Dorothy Norwoods, the Shirley Caesars, and
mhm.
the list goes on and on. Well, Erica Campbell is vastly making that statement as a staple in gospel music. Trust and obey. I
Mhm.
tell you, I mean, Erica, I mean, since Mary decided to do their own thing, she's not missed a beat, you know.
Yeah.
And She's a workhorse in the force. We might as well just say what it is. And she does a great job. She does a great job with this song. And I understand she has a lot of input in what she puts out. So, and that's a great thing when you're an artist and you could turn around and say, well, I like this, but I don't like that. I
Yeah.
want this, but I don't want that. A lot of artists don't get to do that. You either do the song the way they say do it, or they're going to just holler. Not with Erica. Say, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And by the way, Mary Mary is celebrating 25 years
Yes.
music ministry this year, and I believe they're going to be on a cruise, celebrating and probably doing a lot of stuff in honor of their anniversary of 25 years. I remember our gospel station was only 3 years old, and I remember how they just kept going on and on and on about Mary Mary. I mean, they just really heavy duty was pushing shackles. I mean, and we were
Mhm.
afraid at first. Our program director at the time was afraid because when we first started playing gospel, we thought we got to sound like church. We got to sound like church.
Yeah.
And then Shackles came out and
Hmm.
everybody loved it. And then we started going a little bit more contemporary. Now we still kept the church sound, but we started to stick it more to certain spots in the day instead of being that way all day. Because it's like, I don't think people, when they're coming home from work, want to hear particularly that church sound. You want something upbeat that's going to keep you from falling asleep behind the steering wheel. I remember, because we had to actually fight for the contemporary sound on the station, which of
Huh?
course we won, and it was a huge success. And then next thing you know, Mary Mary just totally blew up.
It was good that they did what they did. 'Cause I understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
You want something that you can ride home with. I'm sorry, I'm one of
Yeah,
those. R&B has its place, jazz has its place, so on and so forth. And for
yeah.
those that like hard rock and metal, I mean, they have their place. But for me, a great sound. And you mentioned Shackles. I remember when I first heard it.
Hmm.
And gospel hip hop, they were just starting to receive and
Yeah.
accept it. So their timing was picture perfect. Trust and obey her as a solo artist, but I'm happy for her. I'm glad for what's happening with her. And I believe she's getting her children involved in the
Yeah.
music industry, which I think is a great thing by itself. But let's move on to number five. We got a few minutes left here, so we want to keep this train moving because we still got a lot to talk about. We got to get to number one.
Yeah, number five from the great Donald Lawrence. I had the opportunity to see him for the first time in my entire life, which was
Oh,
last year, and it was just absolutely incredible. Now he didn't have a huge choir. He had I think maybe about six, maybe eight singers with him,
ensemble
but
type.
they did the job. Yeah, they did the job, that's for sure. He's got number five with his song Words.
Not a soloist or an artist or a singer in his group that can't hold it down, even if
Yeah.
they had to do it by themselves. That's Donald Lawrence for you. But he is who he is. He brings out the best in everybody. And talk about bringing out the best, this worship leader right here. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from the great state of Texas, she's at the number four spot. Tasha Cobbs Leonard, do it anyway.
Mhm.
And when I heard the title, I said, "Do it anyway." That don't sound like Tasha Cobbs. But when you listen to the song, oh, that's Tasha Cobbs. Okay, that's Tasha. That young lady knows how to take you in.
Mhm.
I think she could sing ABCs and be able to take you in.
She's fantastic. All right. Number where we at? Number
Number three.
three, Vashawn Mitchell, who,
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like, before prior to this song, hadn't been talking about him much.
Hmm.
I think maybe he was probably touring and out of the country, but he is back. And this song, again, another one from Vashawn Mitchell, which is in the top five at number three this week with his song Make a Way.
Yes. And number two, and this is another good song, and I've listened to the live on a couple of occasions, and
Mhm.
if you didn't already know who William Murphy was, you would ask, who is that?
Yeah.
You know, double the live version. What do you say, Nina? What do you think? I know on a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to scale it, it gets a nine. Gets a 9.0 for me. It'd get the extra point if I was in it. But
Mhm.
since he didn't call, brother, I'm joking. I'm joking. He didn't have to call me.
For me, William Murphy, he's a worshiper. This is
Yeah.
definitely something new for him. It's
Hmm.
upbeat, and I'm just so used to him with the beautiful worship music. But hey, I like the song. I think he did a great job with it. It's obviously working. It's at number two, knocking on the door of number one. So congratulations. All right.
Oh, the number one song right now, she's a living legend. We might as well call her who she is. She
Mhm.
literally is a living legend.
He
And
is.
we're talking about Yolanda Adams, the song entitled Blessings. You
Mhm.
know, from the first time I ever heard her,
Mhm.
uh, way back in the day with the song Liberty, wow, we knew she was going to be a contender.
You
And
knew
here
that moment?
yeah, in that moment, and I don't, it's 20 plus, 25 plus years later, and
Yeah.
she's still going strong. And
See?
I so appreciate people of her caliber because, we're in a day and age where people think music has to be produced. The other type genres of music, they feel like they got to produce something every 3 to 6 months. The
Yeah,
beauty, the beautiful thing about gospel music, you get a good song, we'll be listening to it for the next 2, 3 years.
absolutely.
Okay. And I can name you some songs that if we played them today, I mean, I'm a Winans fan, you know that. If I talk about the question is tomorrow,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, you
We
know,
don't rush songs to go away or to do anything.
no,
Absolutely.
no,
That's what I love about gospel music. And then don't have anybody telling you you're this age or you're that age, so you can't do it. It doesn't, we've got artists coming out in their 60s for the first time,
yeah,
70s.
yeah,
Yeah. So I
and with
just love it.
energy,
Absolutely. And doing a
and with
fantastic
energy.
job.
I'll never forget, and I know we got a couple of minutes left here where we can just dialogue for a minute. I recall the first time I ever emceed one of Ty Tribbett's concerts.
Mhm.
God, I was tired just watching him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he still got that
I
same
still
energy
haven't seen him
today.
yet. The concert that he was supposed to be on, that I
Mm-hmm.
went to, he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't there.
Mm.
They didn't give us any explanation. I mean, the concert was fantastic regardless, but he was not on the concert. So somebody was saying something about him and another artist were switching up in different cities. I said they should have, let us know that. I said, but his picture is on everything. It was even on the ticket. So
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. So I
And
haven't seen him yet.
a lot these days. But you know what? And we're not going to hold anybody responsible on it because, I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm going to say it this way, and folks, please understand, I'm not promoting anything. But if you go to a concert and your main or one of your main artists doesn't show up, enjoy what's there. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
We don't, sometimes tragedy does strike,
Yeah.
calamity does strike.
Yeah.
The plane suddenly ain't taking off and ain't nothing you can do. But I remember I was going to the Stellar Awards one year,
Yeah.
and we had a rain delay. I was supposed to come in for the announcers part
Yeah.
and do a presentation. I never made it because we were delayed 3.5 hours. By the time I got there,
It was over.
it's pretty much over. That
Wow.
was,
Well,
but
I mean, just like last year, I got a text at 2 a.m. and our plane was canceled. They said
wow.
the only thing we could do, and I'm glad that, I'm one of these people, I don't fight my way onto planes, trains, or automobiles. I just feel like it wasn't meant for me to go, and I just leave it at that. Because every time I've gone through with it, something crazy, lost luggage, got lost, something happened. So I said,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
let's just forget it. So they said, you had the option of you could take a credit or you could just get a refund. I said, hey, just give me my money. Anyway, so
Ah,
and
I
I'm glad
recall.
because look at how many people were stuck in Vegas last year.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
now I recall
Mhm.
one incident, and you know what I'm talking about. We're not going to get too much into it. You were making a special guest appearance at an award show that I was co-hosting,
Mhm.
and the luggage issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare, folks. But those are the things that happen, and we have to
Yeah.
be aware of them. But there you have it, your top 20 right there. And Nina, I don't know what else we can say except we hope that you've enjoyed what you have heard. And if there's something that you need to know, we need you to go to msninataylor.com. Leave us a note. If you know about an artist that you think needs to be recognized, leave a message. I
Yeah.
hope you're subscribing. If you're not subscribing, what you doing on? No, let me stop. I want you.
No,
I
go
want
to our YouTube channel and please subscribe there. You can't subscribe to a website, I don't think, but go to our YouTube channel, which there is a link on the website at msninataylor.com. Soon as you open up page 5, where you'll see the both of us, it does have a link to our YouTube channel. And a lot of people have already subscribed to it. We appreciate that. We love you all. Thank you so much. You can do it too. You can also leave us a message there, right? That's msninataylor.com. I'm Nina Taylor.
some trouble, Nina. I'm going to start some trouble. If you subscribe in the next 10 days,
10
you could be
days.
entered for an all expense paid trip. Of course, it's going to be your money that you use to go on it. But, no. Let me stop. I'm Bishop Ernest
Open,
Stephenson.
Lord. Open.
Yeah, we need, I know I need help.
Yes,
You
you
know,
do.
I need Jesus. But anyway, we want to encourage you to continue to keep pressing for your blessing, be steadfast and unmovable, continuously abounding in the work of the Lord. To the gospel artists, those incoming, upcoming, and forthgoing, we want to just encourage you to keep doing what you do. There are days and times when we just need to hear that one song, and your song is sometimes that song that some of us need. We appreciate you. God bless you. Heaven smile upon you.